Published 04580DT, 3 October 2017. Updated 07170DT, 3 October 2017. Ricki-lee Coulter has voiced her support for her former Young Divas bandmates, Paulini and Kate dearaugo. The 31-year-old duet like that singer appeared on the Daily Edition on Tuesday and said it's so sad to see what the pair are going through. Paulini recently pleaded guilty to paying a Rhodes official $850 for an unrestricted driver's license, while Kate was allegedly caught with ice and weapons and busted driving under the influence of drugs. Scroll down for video. It's so sad. Ricki-lee Coulter voices her support for former Young Divas bandmates after Paulini pleaded guilty to bribing a Rhodes official, and Kate dearaugo's second was allegedly caught with ice and faces up to 15 years in jail. Kate faces up to 15 years in jail. I ran into Paulini actually in Melbourne a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't spoken to Kate in I'd say in maybe 8 years since I kind of left, Ricki-lee said. It's so sad seeing everything that is kind of going on with them, and I think people forget that people that are in the public eye, they have struggles too. Defending them, the brunette beauty said that people forget that people that are in the public eye, they have struggles too. They are battling things that everybody doesn't know about, and I just hope that they find their way through whatever they are going through. She added, it's really kind of sad. Paulini recently pleaded guilty to paying a Rhodes official $850 in exchange for an unrestricted driver's license. Paulini's charge of corruptly giving a benefit for an agent carries a maximum sentence of 7 years behind bars. The guilty plea came as it was revealed in a Western Sydney court that she has clocked up 11 driving charges since she got her learner's license in 2002, including speeding and driving while suspended. Making headlines, Paulini recently pleaded guilty to paying a Rhodes official $850 in exchange for an unrestricted driver's license. Kate, meanwhile, last month made headlines when the 31-year-old was allegedly caught with drugs and weapons by Shepparton police earlier this year. She was allegedly carrying .43 grams of ice in Shepparton on June 10, according to the Shepparton News. Police also allege that 5 days later, on June 15, the star was again caught with ice, and that she was illegally carrying a large knife and a tomahawk. She was reportedly also caught driving under the influence of drugs and faces up to 15 years in jail. Music manager Tony Southwell, who worked with Kate earlier this year, described her legal woes as awful struggles. Kate, meanwhile, last month made headlines when the 31-year-old was allegedly caught with drugs and weapons by Shepparton police earlier this year. Battles music manager Tony Southwell, who worked with Kate earlier this year, described her legal woes as awful. It's very sad, because she's a beautiful young woman with an incredible gift, he told New Idea. She's had a really tough time, but I thought she was over all that stuff. This is awful. Earlier last month, the Bendigo native was scheduled to appear at Shepparton Magistrates Court on 6 charges, but had the matter adjourned by her lawyer. The case has been adjourned to October 4 at Bendigo Magistrates Court. Kate, who has admittedly battled addiction for years, first rose to stardom as the fresh-faced winner of Australian Idol in 2005. 3 years later, she joined the pop group Young Divas alongside Idol runner-up Emily Williams, Ricki-lee, and Paulini. Claim to fame. Kate, who has admittedly battled addiction for years, first rose to stardom as the fresh-faced winner of Australian Idol in 2005. 3 years later, she joined Young Divas. We are not currently accepting comments on this article.